This is our first episode of the pod. I'm really happy with what we put together, but just wanted to say, since I don't disclose in the video, we're gonna be streaming on fucking Spotify. Like, we're officially on the shit. I'm like, actually on the shit. Like, hey, hold up. Like, fucking look at this. Fucking Spotify. Look, we're on fucking Spotify. So, if you're just at work, bored as shit, watch it. The whole video is fucking playing there. We're playing Stardew, so you kind of can't do it without the video unless you don't give a fuck about it. But yeah, we're gonna be on Spotify, YouTube, and yeah, fuck with the podcast. I think we did a good job, boys.
And then the cop is like, how would you feel if somebody fucking like pulled a gun on you? And then he pulls his gun on me and aims it at me. What? I had a female teacher, in third grade, right? And we're just gonna say.
Oh, fucking man up! Put the dick in the milk. Shut up.
Third grade is crazy.
So.
And I would also, by extension, make the argument that a pizza that a pizza is an open-faced sandwich.
No, because it's not.
No, I'm right. I'm right.
Okay.
Moving on.
But it doesn't matter when the fucking men do it because the men have no fucking say. And also, at the end of the day, there's a good majority of men who like that slut shit, who like kissing bitches on the feet and giving them all their money that they make from fucking working at Best Buy.
Bro.
Just a tip,
I'm about to grab him by the back of the head and force him.
Done broke into the presidential suite. It's bussin' in there. They got robots that give you head.
Send that man to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded immediately. Light skin's there.
Well, I was saying, let's get like a basic introduction. Let's get some Borderlands 3 style introduction, Ben. Give me a good frame. What's the V-lick? Show me a V-lick.
Oh my god.
Tom, give me a double flex. Give me a double flex, Tom.
No fucking way we're posing like this. No.
You seem to like music as well as you like flying.
Are you ready? A bone?
It's doing its thing.
I meant just, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you mentally?
Mentally ready, yeah.
Do
Physically?
you have your talking points, fucking notebook somewhere nearby?
Yeah, I do.
Talking
I had
points
some stuff.
notebook? What?
We've been
Yeah.
prepping. By we, I mean Evan.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to prep. I have actually been prepping. I've been planning on a podcast for a long time.
Okay, you actually have talking points? Like legitimate?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, let's get it. I'm so down.
I
Let's
know,
go.
right, bro? Oh, I fucking peeped that shit for a second. I was like, whoa. What?
I'm so down.
What in the
dude,
college
I'm so down.
fucking notes?
Fuck it. I'm throwing a chaw in because while we're having these discussions, I need to be thinking like Dale Earnhardt Jr. God bless America. Amen, brother. And I need.
Man. Oh my God, there's also just so many stories that like could be told. But I'm getting, I digress. I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Great. Here, basic one to start. Favorite movie growing up as a kid?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get flack.
I need to figure out how to turn
You
this
might
shit down.
actually be able to guess mine.
Maybe nobody will guess mine because I'm ashamed of mine. But I used to watch it every day.
High School Musical?
No, bro, it's so much. It's a Dr. Seuss film.
Cat in the Hat?
Live action.
Cat
Live
in the
action.
Hat
The
fire!
live
That
action
movie's
Cat in the Hat.
so
Yeah,
fucking
the
good,
fucking
bro.
Live action.
I would say my favorite movie growing up as a kid was either Disney's Treasure Planet or The Sandlot. Sandlot was fire, dude. Funky time. I feel so good. bop.
Wait,
That's
sorry,
a
I was
real
trying to get my
good
started. What
time.
was your favorite movie?
Either Treasure Planet
Treasure Planet. That's a fucking.
or The Sandlot.
I've never seen The Sandlot, but Treasure Planet's good.
Are we doing like actual names for farmers, or are we just?
My name's Alice.
I'll go Ennio.
Oh, you were able to join?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, let me join. It didn't let me join at first. So I had to reboot.
Bro, I look like a fucking lesbian, my nigga.
Ain't no way. By the way, this the gameplay side of this endeavor is going to be entirely your POV, Evan.
Yeah.
So you get to really like shape what's going on here. Then Mr. Fly Guy.
Mr. Fly Guy. Don't get me fucking
Are we starting right
started.
now?
Yeah, we're gonna start the whole shit right now.
I'm still saving that hour before, by the way.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I guess I don't know. I don't really have an intro kind of planned, you know. Kind of just. I feel like we should just get into it. Maybe.
We haven't
I don't
even
know, you
decided
got-
on a name yet.
Yeah.
All right, the first 15 minutes of this is us spitballing a name.
Hmm.
Fuck it. Honestly, I'm game for the spitball on a fucking name. It needs to
Alright.
happen.
It needs to
Let's
happen.
figure it
Might
out.
as well just be now, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Let's just get into it, bro. Okay. So the more I've thought about it, right? I've kind of warmed up to the idea of the boys at 888.
I really fuck
know.
with the boys at 888 because it's unique, right? I was thinking just purely like I've been thinking a lot about like analytics and like this. It needs to be like not necessarily just searchable. Like it doesn't need to just be something that people search often. It needs to be something to where if you tell them it and they search it, they find it.
Yeah.
'Cause there is like some names where you pick and you can straight tell them your channel name. Like that's what my current, like I'm trying to change it right now, go through some rebranding. My current channel name is Winter. I could literally be like, yeah, my channel name's Winter. They could filter by channels and they never find my channel ever. I have to.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
to-
yeah,
I have
that's
to link
fucking-
it. So like the boys
that's
at 888
fucking
is
true.
unique enough to where if you're like, what's your podcast called? The Boys at 888. They search it up, they're gonna find it right away.
Here, I'm actually gonna open up YouTube, see like the boys at 888. There's somebody with that name.
Really?
Yes.
How big are they?
10 subs.
Oh, bro, what the hell? We got this. Not even friend.
Do we need a gimmick? That's
No,
honestly
I
the
was just saying.
fucking.
I was saying, if we're gonna, are we gonna dedicate to the Stardew shit, or even it doesn't have to just be Stardew. But it could just be like random like games like this. Just,
No,
like,
I don't say we dedicate to Stardew, and I don't
Not
even
even
say that we dedicate to games. Cause like of course like if we're just sitting here playing, maybe there's somebody who just like watches for the game. And also, who started a farm?
Me? You're given
You
6
fucking asshole.
You're given like what 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You're given 15 parsnips. So I just put it next to my cabin.
How do we get to town from here?
You go up right over this way. I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Tom's house?
I don't know. I think he just came out of the fucking woods. I didn't see him do anything. Saw him cut his bro.
I'm like out of energy.
You gotta eat food. I need crap.
Where do I get food from?
To get some energy, you also need to just sleep.
It is
Getting around that
late.
time. Yeah. So, Tom, there's a very important decision that you make whenever you join this server. And I know what you chose, but I don't know what you actually think about that decision, you know? So, you get asked this question, red or blue pill? You blue pilled or you red pilled, Tom?
Red build.
Easily, like you actually like into it? Actually know
Easily,
about red pill?
100%. I would rather know the truth than be ignorantly blind.
Okay, solid. But now, red pill kind of has this like this meaning, you know, where like it's about I don't know, being a fucking man. You ever watch Andrew Tate?
Not like seeking it out. I've seen clips.
What's your opinion on the things that you've seen?
I think he's got a good base for a lot of his ideas. I think his like execution comes off a little rough, but like who am I to say? You know, the guy is like a millionaire.
Yeah. I see a lot of people hating on him without knowing anything about him. I'm not even a big fan of his, I'd say.
Yeah, I think he's.
Oh, I'm
just a
totally
dude.
gonna fucking get this shit. Oh my, I just sold.
How do I turn on my campfire? Oh, there we go. Boom.
Where are you? How do you even have a campfire?
It's his fireplace at his house. I'm chilling in bed. I'm sleeping already.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Bed.
I made a chest, stored my shit, and laid the fuck down.
Yep, I made a chest as well. Stored my shit.
Honestly, the question
to
is,
bed
where
in
are
a sec.
you, Evan?
Cutting some shit down. It's getting really dark outside, guys.
Moon's getting real low now. Ain't no way to vacuum, bro.
My God. Mom, while I'm streaming.
Nerd. Am I just gonna die out here?
Where are you?
Just outside, out front.
My fan, dirty.
We're not gonna get into the controversial topic.
What?
About red pilling and all that. I'll just save that for another time. You know, we should just start it off with an introduction of ourselves. Type beat.
You want to go first?
Somebody's is behind you.
No. What was I saying? Something about.
Well, I was saying, let's get like a basic introduction. Let's get some Borderlands 3 style introduction, Ben. Give me a good frame.
Well, like
Freeze frame with the edit. Yeah, give me like a Tom, give me a double flex. Give me a double flex, Tom.
No fucking way we're posing like this shit, bro. Nerdy shit. No.
What do I fucking do, bro? What do I fucking do?
Hit him with the fucking the V-lick, bro.
What's the V-lick? Show me a V-lick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
God damn it. So, little background on myself. You guys can ask questions, stuff like that. The first episode is so hard, bro. It's so hard.
Bro, I've been waiting for how scuffed it was gonna be. The more scuffed, the better IMO. Like I've already been caught by like 17 people digging through trash.
Are you really just digging through trash in town?
Mind your own business. What'd you do with your free time? I found a burger.
Anyways, background on myself. Just a basic gamer. Cybersecurity major on the side. Schooling, very important. Working, also. What else is there to say? Pretty much basic shit. I feel like a lot of the deeper stuff is just conversation stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd agree, like going any deep, like all conversations we had in the future.
yeah.
We'll get
What
to
about
those.
you, Ben?
19, starting culinary school soon. Currently work a full-time job, that blue-collar work. Just trying to get shit straight. Have a YouTube channel that I've been trying to revive. I can't really give a name, but it'll be linked, I'm sure. Because I'm trying to fucking rebrand and shit.
All right, Tom.
Yeah, my name is Tom. I'm 25. I'm an electrician's apprentice. Working towards getting my journeyman's electrician's license. Gamer. Just living life, man. Trying to get my shit straight.
We're all just a bunch of heavy fucking gamers. Really.
Pretty
If we
much.
talk about gaming addiction, do any of you guys feel like you guys genuinely suffer from gaming addiction?
Uh, if I had to actually be, been thinking about this a lot recently, and I would say that to a degree I am addicted, but it's not at the sense to where I can't stop, but it's in the sense that when I do stop, I get withdrawals. Withdrawals.
Oh, I easily get withdrawals within stopping for over like 8 hours.
Yeah, so like, so by that, like, just knowing like what I know about addiction, like if you get withdrawals, and like it's definitely an addictive thing. And I would say like that goes to like most of society nowadays. Most everybody, like you're not alone. Like it's just kind of like caffeine. It's an accepted addiction that everybody has.
Yeah, everybody has their thing.
If it's not gaming, it's something to do with technology. Everybody has a technology addiction.
Oh yeah, yeah. Easily. Technology is just too fucking. It's just too much. Speaking of technology, feel like a good time to talk about TikTok. Anybody here got TikTok downloaded?
I do, but I have yet to open it. I've had it downloaded for like 3 months, and I have yet to open it. I keep on wanting to, but that's something that I'm very much so I'm aware that I'm out of the loop on. Everything's on TikTok now, but I also just really dislike the culture on TikTok and just can't.
Bro, haven't you noticed like that app is so popular and the trends on there are so massive that like the people around us are pretty much the fucking same exact person. They're all saying the same lingo. They're all fucking
That
making the
is
same
true.
jokes.
Isn't that okay?
It's-
But doesn't I can see that being a negative and a positive. I see that like both ends of that. That's cool that that's true because it's like it like unifies. Thank you, for fuck's sake. Unifies, but at the same time, I feel like that kind of takes away like some of the magic of like having like I don't know like area specific things. And it just feels like everybody is like there's nothing unique or creative coming out. It's just all regurgitated stuff that they've seen on TikTok.
Yeah, easily
Agree with
like
that, yeah.
like a little cybersecurity thing. I actually was on TikTok for a little while. Like I would open it and do stuff, and I would like swipe. Pretty fucking addicting, not gonna lie. Like some of the shit on there is pretty funny. But then like I had just done more research on it, and then found out like through some videos and some articles and shit that like the company that owned TikTok, sure everybody here knows, but it's Tencent. Tencent owns TikTok, and then the Chinese government decided that they wanted to hold 10% in the company, which makes them like important, which means that the Chinese government has access to all the data that TikTok collects, and then obviously after seeing like okay the Chinese government has access to all the data that TikTok collects, what kind of data do they even collect in the first place? If you go and read their terms of service, all their shit, like their license and agreements and stuff like that, you find out that they collect so much like unreasonable user data. Like they'll do this thing called like fingerprinting, like just text fingerprinting. And it's like everybody here, all three of us, we all type like in our own specific way. Like just how fast we move in between keys like is unique to all of us. And it's essentially like an online fingerprint. And TikTok logs that, and they can use that to identify if you're on TikTok, even from another device that has no association with you. And they use things like your screen resolution and your refresh rate and stuff to know what device you're on, like the information. They also collect a lot of stuff and information outside of the app completely. It's the rootkit of the fucking of the mobile phones, actually. And then you guys remember when Trump was trying to ban TikTok and everybody called him a commie?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. That was completely fucking ridiculous. I think that TikTok does need to get fucking banned. And then now Trump's a commie for fucking trying to ban TikTok, yada 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 yada, a bunch of bullshit. And then now Biden's trying to get rid of fucking TikTok. I dropped my phone and I accidentally got rid of my whole hotbar and I don't know how to bring it back. Oh, never mind, I figured it out.
Make sure you didn't fuck up your recording. Hit a hotkey on accident.
It's good.
Okay, that brings me up on like a conspiracy theory, right? About like apps gathering way too much information. One being Spotify. Okay, something about Spotify that I would notice when I would hang out with my IRL friends is that I would have my phone on shuffle, right? And I'm frozen in time until your camera comes back.
No, don't be frozen in time. Continue going.
God damn it.
I'm fixing it really fast.
I'll notice when I'm hanging out with my IRL friends that when I'm on shuffle, songs that I've never listened to or even research, completely out of my whole like cycle, will like slip in and start playing in the middle of my mix. And then the people that I'm hanging out with will be like, I fucking love that song. That song's great. And I'm like, I've never heard this in my entire life. I have no clue why it's playing.
Right.
And it just has me like feeling like what the fuck, because like that happens with a lot of different people. And then when I'm alone, never do I get just a random song that I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Spreading weeds have caused damage to your farm. What? Oh.
Hey, it's raining though. That means we have extra time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put all my stuff away. I'm prepping for the fishing.
For the fishing. You gotta meet everybody before you can fish, right?
No, I don't think so.
Gotta go meet the guy.
You just have to meet Willie.
Yeah.
What time? Before 5, right? PM?
Something like that. I don't remember. I'm not super up to date.
Oh yeah, I see. There's like that little quest log thing on the top right.
Yeah, you press F for your journal.
Oh yeah.
Who's this in front of me? Is that you, Evan?
No,
or
that's
is that
me.
oh,
I'm in
Ben, what's
town.
up? You can't tell me I don't look like somebody who came straight out of Woodstock, bro.
No, you definitely do. You wanna what we do? You wanna what we do, Tom?
What do you do,
We
Ben?
run their fucking trash bins.
You run the trash bins? Are you kidding
Give me that fucking loot.
Is there even any loot to be acquired?
Oh shit, Evan, you gotta tell me when you restart your camera, because Discord does a thing to where I have to re-tap back into it to see it. Alright, good talk.
I got you. I'm sorry. I'm really fucking focused on fishing. I think Tom's also fishing with me. Ben, you ever go fishing?
Bro, I've been the one who initiated the idea. This has been my plan from the start, is to just fish.
No, real life fishing.
Oh. Yeah, I do. I have. I really, really enjoy fishing.
First time I ever went fishing was with Patrick, my stepdad.
I fished a lot as a kid, not so much in recent time, but I have gone a couple times recently, and it's very fun. I like fishing for bass. What we used to do is we would like catch like just whatever, like sunfish or something small, and then we would with worms, and then we would take that and hook them and throw them back out in the water to catch bass.
I don't want to dip away from the conspiracy theory topic because there's this one thing that's been sticking on my fucking head. Bro, I actually believe that the way China is trying to go in terms of like winning overall just as an entire like society is I think they're going for like they're going the technology route. Like they're gonna just try to win
They're going.
win us over by
they're winning
by
the
brainwashing us
Civ
with our
6
technology.
fucking China technology route.
Like I think that like they can like with control of the media, if a country that is not allied with us and that completely fucking hates us has control of the media, they can split us apart so much. And I think that's what they're just trying to do. Because also another point too is that that Tencent, Chinese company, first of all. Second of all, Chinese TikTok and American TikTok and a bunch of different countries' TikToks are two completely like mind-blowingly different things. Like if you go on Chinese TikTok, it's all about working hard, to, like actually being a good fucking person and like helping out your country. But you hop on the American TikTok and it's a bunch of hoes dancing and a bunch of bitches flashing their titties and also misinformation. Like all of our media is just so incredibly biased.
Yeah, it's almost just to a disheartening extent, where like it
Yeah.
really gives the like you just kind of like, why even try to fight against it? What even is the point?
There really isn't any, because a lot of the younger people in this generation have been already like completely consumed by media in its entirety.
Yeah, wholeheartedly. Like I have a little sister. Like I just see it in her so much that like she consumed by just like TikTok trends and shit. And my even my girlfriend like will lightly like like she'll say some shit sometimes and it's just very obviously like I don't know, just TikTok. Just the TikTok vibes.
Yeah,
Is
that's
fiber good for anything?
yeah, it's for crafting.
How do you craft?
Escape, and then the craft tab.
Oh, I see, I see.
Y'all really didn't fish that long.
Wanted to go meet people.
Yeah, I'm trying to meet people as well.
Social people. Me and Linus finna fucking fish till the end of days.
Linus made a weird joke to me earlier about his fishing rod.
Yeah, trust me, whatever it was probably accurate.
Okay. What's your guys' opinion on doomsday preparation?
Doomsday
It's a
preparation.
hard thing to do.
Smart thing to do. I'm glad you think so.
I feel like even if like you don't buy into it, it's a fun hobby. Oh my god, dude, I should not have been screaming in the car today. I was going way too ham to music in the car. Fucking, I killed my voice. But I think it can still be like a fun hobby even if you don't agree, or like if you think it's useless.
Hey guys, I gotta
Bro.
go shovel again real quick, so I will return.
Okay, okay.
Alright, I'll be back.
So what's your thoughts on doomsday prepping?
I'm ridiculously heavy on doomsday prepping. Like, I'm sure you already know, but like like eventually at some point whenever I'm financially more well off in the very near future, like I'm not saying like have my own place, stuff like that type stuff, but I'm going to get EMT certified, not for a job, not for any of that shit, just so I know like how to like, you know, like do some medical shit. And also on top of that, I also have a Baofeng radio, which is like this fucking radio that you use to communicate like across hella far, like those radios that kids always fucking wanted, not gonna lie. Have one of those, but I need like a permit to even be able to operate it because I can get like a $10,000 fine for using it.
Damn.
Just using the goddamn radio. I'm big on guns.
Oh wait, dude, I've seen
Big on guns.
How hard is it to get one of those permits?
I'm actually not sure. I need to Google it. License to operate radio. I'm gonna check.
I know we've been a bit all over the place on
Lessons
topics,
to operate radio.
also, I was just curious, what's your thoughts on shorts? YouTube shorts?
I think YouTube Shorts are decent.
Compared to TikTok, what would you say? Do you think TikTok's
say-
degeneracy?
TikTok, I think, is more degeneracy, but also I think YouTube Shorts is also just big degeneracy as well. But the thing is that the soft spot I have for YouTube Shorts is that, like even though it's still, you know, YouTube, and they're definitely being like very biased in what they do and stuff. At least it's not the intentions of like a foreign fucking country.
Yeah.
Could be, but at least it's not. There's no way it's as bad as what the government of China themselves have planned.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's just an examination administered by a team, and you get your class determined. Yada yada yada.
Oh shoot, I should probably start writing down topics because now I'm thinking of them. They're just coming to me.
That's good. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Oh, my nose so bad. Holy shit.
Alright. Recording started back up. Where were we? Where did we leave off? There is no gap. I mean, wait, hold on. We have to do something now to be like, to make it feel smooth.
What's going on, boys?
We took a break.
That was not Evan, no. That's the opposite of what I was like implying.
Oh,
I was saying
we
something
didn't take a break.
God damn
We've been
it.
here the whole time.
God damn it.
Hey, you know what? You know what we can do? You know what we can talk about?
What?
Gambling.
Gambling?
Gambling?
Okay,
Alright, shit.
and by talking about gambling, do you mean me and Evan finally sitting you down for the intervention?
Prevention.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is that what you mean? Because I'm down to talk about
Because I'm
that.
not gonna talk about that.
Do you want to talk about that, Tom?
I mean, if you brought it up.
There is no intervention. Nothing happened.
Alright, well, let's talk about gambling.
What in the fucking Jedi mind trick shit was that? There is no fucking... No, we're setting... It's right now. This is it.
Alright, let's talk about gambling, okay? There are many different forms of gambling, you know.
what
People
form are you
like to
talking
pick and choose. You know, some people like to hit the casino, hit some slots. Some people even like to throw in some blackjack in there. You know, some people even do that online gambling shit. They go on websites and stuff. They just bet crypto and shit. You know, there's some games and stuff that you can do. And then some people like to do.
My check hasn't gone in yet today. Oh no.
Some people like to do other types of gambling. You know what I mean?
Are you talking
CS:GO
about-
gambling.
Yeah. As I was gonna say, is that what your the roundabout way of talking about fucking loot boxes?
Yeah, loot boxes.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little loot box, bro.
Okay,
Is there a way to get your money out of CS your Steam shit? Like if you get something really good, is there a way to get your money out?
Not legal ways, but there are ways.
Like just trades and shit?
No fucking way.
How do you harvest?
I bought 10 cauliflower seeds for 800 and then sold it for fucking 400. So now I am going to have to...
You harvest by clicking on it whenever it's done with nothing in your hand.
Okay, I just got fucking robbed. I just got robbed at the fucking general store, guys. Out of all my money. I got scammed.
Damn, bro, that really sucks to be you.
Yeah, it couldn't be me.
I'm just gonna keep looking through the trash. Maybe I'll make my money up.
All right. New topic of discussion. Favorite genre of movie?
Oh, fucking horror.
Oh no way, man.
Guys.
Evan.
Of course. Of course. What about you, Tom?
I'm a big fan of fantasy. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings,
I can buy fantasy.
sci-fi.
I actually also really like sci-fi movies.
Sci-fi's a hit or miss for me. Guys, I have 1 gold.
But
That's not a lot.
Speaking of sci-fi, Tom, you watch that movie Mother?
Mother?
Yeah, it's like this fucking this ship that's flying through space, and then everybody there is like in a pod, fucking like frozen. Wait, nope, wrong movie. There's these people going in space and shit, and this girl, like is born, but her mom is like a robot, and she's like in space, and like the only caregiver that she has is this robot. There's a bunch of like fetuses on board and shit, stuff like that. But then she just finds out that the robot is just a liar. Like the robot is overprotective as fuck. Like on some, don't go outside, it's dangerous, you'll die, yada yada yada. Until one day somebody knocks on the door. No, never watched that.
No, can't say I have.
I've also never watched that.
There's another movie, can't think of the fucking name, but have you ever watched this movie as well? So then there's this guy in space, same setting, like they're doing some deep space travel shit, so everybody's like cryogenically frozen and shit. Until this guy's pod malfunctions one day.
Passengers
and
with
yeah, Passengers.
Lawrence.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Passengers was good. I fucked with Passengers.
Have you seen the YouTube video talking about how that movie could have been a lot much more better if it were ordered differently, and the audience was revealed later, and you learned that he woke her up at the same time she learns it? So it kind of turns it into more of a horror movie, painting him out to be the bad guy rather than a romance movie.
I disagree with that.
First off, I don't see it as like a romance movie at all. Like he straight up doomed that chick to die with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it definitely was a romance because it was marketed as a romance, and not only that, but they like grow old and die together, and it's like a happy ending, like a soft like.
So what
Happy for him because he didn't have to die alone.
Yeah. So what fucking happens in the movie for people who
Happy
haven't
for her
fucking
'cause
seen
she
it?
didn't get fucking raped for fucking 70 years by that guy. Whoever the fuck woke her up. You have no fucking clue who that guy is. He could have put her in a fucking cage and just fucking killed her. Who knows? That could have
Okay,
ended
well.
so many more horrible ways, dude. Like that guy is never painted as a good guy in my eyes. That is just a fuck decision to make.
Okay, so I agree, but for anyone who hasn't watched the movie, so what happens is they're in a fucking ship traveling through deep space, so everybody's cryogenically frozen so that they can stay alive whenever they finally get to their destination. One day, some guy's pod malfunctions, and he wakes up way before like many fucking like hundreds of years before they were supposed to actually end up where they were supposed to be. So bro is completely fucking alone on the ship, and the loneliness fucking takes over so heavy that he decides to wake up another female passenger that he becomes infatuated with, also dooming her to die on the goddamn ship because there's no way to freeze yourself again.
Yeah.
No, there actually is. No, you're wrong about that. There actually is a way, and that's why it's also like there is 100, but only one person. So like, and he was like, "You can go ahead. I woke you up," and then she chose to stay and live her life with him.
I forget that.
Yeah, remember the medical pod? It can.
Oh yeah, there was only
Enough for
he
one?
only had the chance, yeah,
So
for
like,
one person.
he was like, "You can do it," and then she's like, "No, I'm gonna stay with you." And then it cuts to like all the passengers waking up when the ship arrived, and you just see the
Shit's
aftermath.
overgrown
Yeah,
and
it's all
shit.
overgrown. You see the aftermath of them living
Yeah.
together.
Who the hell is Yoba?
And also, Tom, I understand where you're coming from, but like it's way easier to say you wouldn't wake somebody up than it is to fucking deal with being alone for 80 years.
You'd rather deal with a woman for 80 years than
I would
be
have.
alone?
Yeah, no. See,
said I'd wake up a
I was gonna
woman?
say, who says I would have woken up a woman?
I'd have woken up.
I would have woken
I'd
up
have
the
woken up.
boys, bro. Y'all better hope that you weren't riding with me, cause y'all would have been woken up day one.
Like, hey guys, we got shit
I would
to do.
be like,
Squad up.
guys, listen.
Hear me out,
Kinda
right?
shitty. We're gonna die here. I'm sorry, my fault. But like, we kind of can do whatever the fuck we want.
Hear me out, right? This entire ship to ourselves. We can dick around. There's a pool. We can play pool. There's fucking a gym.
We never have to worry about
There's
work
games.
ever
Yeah.
again. We're just
Food
gonna,
is free.
you know that fucking,
free.
you know Percy Jackson, the Lotus Hotel, that whole shit.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
It's literally just that. I'm waking up all the homies.
Done broke into the presidential suite. It's bussin' in there. They
No
got
fucking
robots
way.
that give you head.
Yeah, no. See,
Like,
why didn't
we
he
don't
even
need
peep
anything.
That? Why didn't he even peep the robots that give you head? Why didn't he even wake up Jennifer Lawrence? Honestly, he was just simping.
He was simping. It's because he was watching those videos. He's like, oh my god, like her voice. It's just
All right,
so
first
beautiful.
off, can I just say the economy in this game is fucking horrendous. 75 gold for a fucking can of soda, dude.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
about you get your money
that's
up?
tax.
Instead of
Fence.
Hi, my money been up, bro. I got
Yeah,
395.
I got 1 gold.
How much do you actually have, Ben?
Dude, I literally won. That's not even a cap, bro. Unironically won.
All right, I'm going back into the forest. I'm melding into the trees. See you later, boys.
Because I bought 10 cauliflower, and 10,
Ain't no
10
way.
cauliflower cost fucking 800 gold, and then I accidentally left-clicked and sold it back, and there's no way to undo that, and you sell it for half price, so I only got 400 back, and then I'm like, fuck, well, I have to really invest into farming, so I bought 10 potato seeds, and then afterwards, I'm kind of simping for a bitch already, so I had to buy a salad, because she fucks with salad, and,
Oh my god.
Some broken glasses, bro.
so you just,
You guys got any childhood secrets?
I have a lot, but none that I'm willing to share.
I have a couple. I don't know. I don't want to be the first one to share one because I gotta gauge how weird you guys are
I have to gauge as well. Hold on, no, not that. I have to think of.
Okay, you know what?
I
Fuck
wanna
it. Let's
think of
let's
a
go into.
mid-level. I want to think of a mid-level fucking nothing too fucking crazy.
How about we go into a childhood story? Let's start off with a childhood story. I got one that's fucking perfect. So I'm gonna tell y'all about the first time I've ever been suspended from school. So
Damn.
Fucking
Yeah.
robot ass bitch.
So, first time I ever got suspended from school, I was in like fifth grade, fourth grade, something like that. So I think maybe even sixth. So, fourth, fifth, or sixth grade, I had gone to the flea market with my grandma and stuff, and I was like, oh shit, BB gun, that's cool. And it came in a little pack of 2 fucking pistols, right? I'm gonna go walk over to bed. So, I'm just like, oh, this is fucking dope. So I decide, you know what a good idea to do is? Bring this shit to school.
Naturally, as you do.
Naturally. So I hop on the bus that morning, and I tell this kid I'm sitting next to, yo, look at this. This is fucking cool. Right? And I'm like, you know what we should do, kid on the bus? And he goes, what? And I say, let's have an airsoft war. So we have a full-blown airsoft war on the bus on the way to school, right? And then eventually somebody gets shot. And not gonna say it wasn't me, but I'm not the one who fucking got shot. The kid got
Bro.
shot.
There was a fucking crow next to my fucking crops.
Yeah, that crow ate my crops too.
I need to build a fucking scarecrow.
So the kid gets shot for the first time in the airsoft war, and what does he do? He doesn't shoot back. What he instantly decides to do is start sobbing, really, really, really bad. So
Sobbing?
yeah, he starts crying. He just starts screaming and crying on the bus. So luckily we all get off the bus. Everything's fine. I'm like, bro, it's an airsoft war. Stop being a little bitch, right? And then later that day, there's a knock at the classroom door, and it's a fucking cop.
Oh no.
It's a fucking cop calling me to the office because they need to talk to me. And the kid had snitched on me. And then was like, bro, the kid had only said that I had shot him on the bus with the airsoft gun and made it just look like I had gone on the bus and shot the kid. The kid still had the airsoft gun. I never got it back because he was sitting there fucking crying. So the kid had just said I shot him, right? And then the cop is like, how would you feel if somebody fucking like pulled a gun on you? And then he pulls his gun on me and aims it at me.
What?
Bro, he aims it at me and it was like, that doesn't, it's fucking scary, isn't it? Like this, that, fucking yeah. Like you can't be doing stuff like that. You can't be bringing shit to school like that. Yada
It's like,
yada.
but you can point your gun at a fucking kid?
Bro, yeah, bro, I after recently telling the story to Ben another time, that's when I realized I was like, wow, that's kind of fucking stupid that a cop would actually point a real gun. I had an airsoft war with a kid on a bus, and the cop thought the reasonable response to show me how scary it is to fucking have a gun pointed at you was to point a real one at a kid.
Just
A real
pull
gun.
the strap out.
Yeah, so he pulls the gun, aims it at me, and I get suspended for a week, and then I ended up working in AutoZone with my dad for hella long. For the whole week, I was just sitting there slaving away at AutoZone. And then midway through fucking literally like 2 days into the week, some guy walked in and said to my dad, the manager of the store, said, "Ooh, child labor." Like, shut up. So for the rest of the week, I had to sweep the back of an AutoZone because I couldn't be in the front anymore.
Wow.
What an L dude.
L child, just like, why even suggest having an airsoft war if you're just gonna cry when you get shot? Like, he thought it was so fun, so cool. It wasn't.
It wasn't. Dude, it wasn't.
Alright, well, I'm telling tales about getting suspended from school? Jesus.
I have. I mean, you can go first as well.
Yeah, I have one. There was this kid who, for purposes of the story, we'll just call him, fucking, I don't know. We'll call him fucking Carl. Alright? So Carl's a real piece of shit.
Okay.
Carl's a real
Oh,
motherfucker. Fuck Carl. Carl's a piece of shit. Anyways, so I, in my, amazing fucking brain that I have, I decide, this is after, now, preface, this is, fucking, shit, I'm buying seeds, bro.
You know what?
All right, yeah. So yeah, this guy Carl, he's been making fun of me not for like just a year, but like this has been since like elementary school, since like the first year I transferred in. This kid's been fucking with me. All right. And
Alright.
and people who know me, like my best buddy Brendan, he will tell you, he's like, Tom's got a pretty high threshold for bullshit for the most part. Like you really got to do something to piss him off, And this kid just kept pushing my buttons, and it was little shit. And I kept telling him, dude, like, just stop. And one day, I'm walking down the hall, and he looks at me, and he's like, haha, I'm gonna rip your mole off your face. Kind of a fuck thing. Kind of a fuck thing to say to someone. Kind of out of pocket. Whatever. But
I can agree with that.
apparently that day I had just about enough of everybody, and I proceeded to grab him by the back of the skull and throw him into the locker, proceeding to smash his glasses and give him a bloody nose.
Jesus. Okay, so Tom.
Full view of three other of my classmates, three girls that he was walking with.
Holy shit. That is actually fucking hilarious.
That is,
dude.
Fucking.
In the moment, I felt like I was king shit. I was like, anybody walks near me, I'm gonna just start killing people. Then, as I took a step back, I was like, man, that was a dick move, and I think I kind of lost my cool there. So, perspective.
I see the self-awareness.
Perspective and all. But yeah, I got suspended for 3 days for that.
Damn. Why did I get suspended for a week?
You know why?
Somebody got shot with a fucking airsoft gun. You know, apparently I was just shooting up the bus.
Did your buses not have cameras on them?
No.
Our public buses had cameras on them.
Yeah, ours had a camera on it.
Mine didn't. I used to live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I don't know if they... I don't know.
I have a story about... I didn't get in trouble. I actually got away with it. This is kind of like a... Maybe...
Rat tails.
Yeah, no, actually, no. Rat tails, indeed, of me stealing a toy in 3rd grade, okay? So,
Oh my god.
So, like, let me bring you back, okay? Recess, right? So, recess, you know, we get 15 minutes. You know, you can grab whatever you want out of your locker. And this kid, who's an asshole, by the way, what makes me justify it, super big asshole, right? Nobody likes him, not even the teachers. He brings out this, like, Green Goblin toy, right? And it's like this, like, Green Goblin head with 2 wings out the side. And I'm like, that's dope. But one of the wings was missing. And I'm like, that's still pretty dope. So he's playing with it, whatever. Then game of tag fucking breaks loose. All hell lets loose. Shit's going crazy. Everyone's running. Toy gets dropped. I see it. I pick it up. Now I'm hanging out with it. End of recess comes. He's like, hey, that's mine. I want it back. And I'm like, no. What do you, this is mine. I brought this from home. And then he's like, I'm telling. He gets the teacher and she's like, hey, Ben, did you steal that from him? I'm like, no, this is mine. Do you see how it's broken? I was throwing it down the hall and it broke the wing off against the siding and I got in trouble for it. And then she's like, and then she just started going off on him. She's like, why would you lie to me to try to steal Ben's? Ben is such a good kid. Why would you try to? And everybody in the class too. Everybody in the class like, hey man, I can't believe he tried to do that. That's so messed up of him. And I'm like, yeah, that is messed up of him. You're right. How dare he try to steal my Green Goblin toy? And then I got home and my mom was like, hey, where'd you get that? And I'm like, oh, I found it on the bus. And I only recently, I wish I had it, but I very recently don't have it anymore because I'm fucking spring cleaning shit.
So Tom slams and throws somebody into a locker. I shoot up the bus on the way to school with an airsoft gun, and Ben steals a toy at recess.
Listen, I'm making rat moves, whether it's Tarkov, Stardew, or IRL, bro.
Damn.
I've been a rat since day one.
Dude, imagine if we'd gone to the same fucking school. Oh my lord.
And you know what's
that would have been ridiculous.
I actually really was such a good kid. Like we used to have these things called wall calls, and what that would be, if you got in trouble for whatever reason, they'd write you up. You got a wall call. Bam! At recess, you have to go sit and lean up against the wall and watch everyone else play for the entirety of recess. And then after you do that, then you can go get your wall call fucking signed by whatever the fucking recess teacher was watching. And then bam, you worked it off, right? And I got my first wall call when I was in like 1st grade and I cried. And then I did not get another one till like 4th grade. And I was like such a fucking nice, like goody two shoes. Like when like on that straight, like if there were stars on the board, bro, I would actually lose my shit if I lost my star. I would.
Not the good noodle star.
Dude,
I was about to say, I would
have a meltdown. Like my fucking 2nd grade class had like these cards where they like if you fucking talked when you weren't supposed to, it would move from green to yellow to orange to red, and red was bad. And I remember I was trying to fucking rizz up some girls and I got myself to orange and I immediately had to just shut that shit down. I was like, nope, I can't anymore. I'm on orange. I can't go to red.
I still haven't met everybody, bro. God damn.
Okay, sus story, right? But I think one of my teachers, when I was in 3rd grade, potential pedo.
Elaborate.
Really?
Right. Yeah. I had a female teacher in 3rd grade, right? And we're just gonna say.
Oh fucking man up! Put the dick in the milk and shut up.
3rd grade is crazy.
3rd grade.
I would agree. 7th grade and up.
3rd grade is what it is, bro. 3rd grade is just no.
Even.
Yeah, that's a heavy no.
I would have to say 9th grade and up, honestly. For
yeah,
me.
I'd have to say sophomore. I would say 10th.
You need
sophomore.
like, it's fucked, and it's still even fucked then, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, definitely.
when you're a sophomore, bro, you'll fuck anything
I
with
know,
legs.
I know, but it's still like being taken
So
advantage of.
I had this teacher. We're just gonna call her Ross, right? I think her name was Miss Ross, but I'm not 100% sure. That may be my second grade teacher. We're just calling her Ross
Just dogs.
because. Okay, so basically, after class, I go up to Miss Ross and ask a question about whatever the fuck because I'm a little kid who hates doing homework, but my dad would beat the absolute shit out of me for missing anything, like at all. Very, very heavy Asian type beat dad. So I'm going and I'm talking to Miss Ross about, like doing this, that. And then I call her Miss Ross at some point asking the question like, hey, Miss Ross, so then 2 plus 2, if 2 plus 2 equals 4, then why doesn't 5 plus 5 equal 9? And then she responded, not to my question. She told me, just call me Sarah. You can just call me Sarah. And instantly initiated a first name basis thing with me. Like I'm in 3rd grade.
Is there more?
I don't. The vibes were just very too
off?
friendly. Yes,
Like,
they were way.
was she always getting very close to you?
She would get close to me, and then she would always get close to me, and then she would always come to help me whenever I like didn't need help. I would literally just be sitting there chilling, doing stuff, and then she would come and talk to me, and then I would just tell her like, "Oh, I'm on this,"
That's
and then
crazy, because you were not.
she
an
would
attractive
literally
third
just.
grader.
I was not. I was an ugly as
She was
fuck
looking
3rd
for
grader.
the Hershey's Kiss, bro.
No, North Carolina's pretty fucking racist, so maybe she was.
Is North Carolina racist like that?
North Carolina was pretty racist. But that was like back before like the Fine Bros had released the video about all the gay shit. So it was just racist before. I feel like a lot more people got woke.
Yeah,
Very,
that's just everywhere.
very, yeah. North Carolina at the time I lived in it was super like homophobic and racist. But that's just how it is. It definitely wasn't really, really, really bad. It wasn't fucking ridiculously bad. I feel like I have to be gassing it to some degree because I'm also talking from what my mom has said and from what I've heard from Patrick and also my school experiences.
Do you need anything else for the beans, or can you just sell that shit straight, or can you just buy that shit straight up?
You just buy that shit.
Okay, where you just plant it like anything else?
Yeah, but they're like cans.
Oh, okay, word.
And you can't walk
Yeah.
over them.
Yeah, but they continuously like grow shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's one. If you could go back to your
No.
past self and say one sentence, let's say keep it under 10 words, what would you say?
This one's a thinker for real.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna need just a quick second. Let
Do
me
you have something in mind, Tom? That is a ridiculous question.
I would probably say put in the effort, it'll pay off.
I would say I would say invest in Bitcoin and sell at 40K.
Okay. I would say.
And I would just be set for life.
I would say. Don't invest too much time in high school friends.
Alright, I'm missing a brunette with a green shirt and a red shirt combo, a wizard, a girl with a green bow, and a fucking redhead ginger.
Yeah, so the girl, that's Leah. She's pretty vibey. She hangs out down underneath the farm in her cabin. and if you hover over it says single, but that's incorrect. They just haven't updated it yet.
Too
Oh,
bad
I
I'm
found
also
the
going for her.
little
She's been
girl.
hella nice.
Jas, that's her name.
Wait, are we talking about Robin?
No, not Robin, Leah.
Leah.
Oh, what the fuck? No, Robin, never mind. Robin was the girl who...
Yeah, I
But
haven't met
Leah asking for it.
Leah is
Oh, here's the other
receiving it.
chick I haven't met. Marnie, that's it.
Leah is receiving it. Right about that one, buddy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Leah's passed around, bro. She's a whore.
She ain't. That's cap. That's cap as hell.
That's cap?
That is
That's
full cap.
cap?
That's full cap. That's full cap.
I gave her a leak earlier, and I also gave her a fucking
Just because you're giving that, you're simping. That's all that means.
She got
Anybody
3 hearts from
sees
me right
her?
now.
You're literally capping.
I'm actually not
Anybody sees
capping.
her, can
I
you
do
let
have
me
3
know?
hearts for
Because
her right
she's
now.
the last
Wow.
one I need to meet.
Because I gave her a salad.
I
I've
gave
sat
her
there. I
2
just always give her
salads.
shit.
That's her favorite
I give her-
gift. You're not supposed to be able to gain hearts that fast. I'm metagaming this shit right now. That is.
Oh well,
Not it.
I gave her I at least gave her a salad. I gave her some flowers. She fucked with the flowers.
I ain't spending money on bitches no more.
Just give her flowers. She'll
I
fuck
ain't
with the
give-
flowers.
I
Bro,
ain't
she
giving her
passed around.
shit. Bro, I ain't spending money on bit. What did I fucking stutter?
Just kidding. You can have her.
No. See that right there. That sentence is foul. That is a foul sentence.
Anybody see
You're the
her?
one who said if you simping for anybody, you're a loser.
Yeah,
And then
no, I
your
did
ass out
say
here
that.
giving salads.
Yeah, I am.
Has
giving
anybody
salads, bro? I'm a chef.
The
You didn't even make those.
anybody seen Leah anywhere?
She fucking probably still at home. She's a lazy cunt. You can camp the door. That's how I got her on the salads. I door camped her.
Which house is hers? The green roof?
Yeah.
Her door's open sometimes though.
Ain't no way. The door
Why?
opens sometimes? What? No.
It is open sometimes.
I'm dipping. I'm missing people.
Yeah, I just need Leah and fucking the wizard.
What's another fucking... I'm trying to think. Evan, do you have any
Any what?
topics springing to mind?
I do have some topics. Like this crab. Let's talk about Sims. You guys got any Sim stories?
I'm more curious about how like the epidemic of like Sims started.
Yeah.
What the hell like broke in the modern male brain?
Okay. I
Like, as
I want
a-
clarification. Okay, at what level does it become simping? Because the most I've ever done is just crushed on a girl.
I think it becomes simping whenever you can put aside the fact that the girl's not interested in you, or if you can ever for a second put aside that the girl's interested in somebody else. And then like you'll still do the most.
Yeah, I feel like that's. And you're still trying to be with that person even though you know that they don't want to be with you, type deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Damn, that's a lot more specific than... I feel like when you narrow it down to that, is there really... Okay, never mind, there is. People that are really down bad.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There is a lot of really fucking
Oh, there
down
she
bad
is!
people.
Leah, what's up? All right, cool. Now I gotta go meet the wizard. Fuck off.
How do you even meet? Whoa, meet the wizard.
Yeah, the wizard.
What are you doing?
I have to give someone a gift. I don't have any gifts. Where do you get gifts?
Anything can be a gift, Tom. For fuck's sake,
What do
have
you-
you never given a present to someone?
Dude, not anything can be a gift. You can't give a worm to fucking
Who-
someone and
would
be
you-
like, I love you.
Yeah, the fucking what the hell? Why would you give someone a worm?
Maybe someone likes
Give them a
worms.
gift. Something.
I'll give them some bean sprout seeds.
See, that's just ain't it. Here, give me your call. I could be a gift receiver. Give me the cauliflower.
Off.
I would have traded it back. Your loss.
Anyways, yeah, Sims. I think what really just showed how bad it was OnlyFans. Like I just very much so hate
Oh,
OnlyFans.
I know. I'm big on the not fucking with OnlyFans.
I just feel like it's also ruining like women.
It is, 100%.
It's just really ruining like women because then a lot of girls just see it as like an easy way to make money,
And,
yada yada. And there's
are they wrong?
they're not wrong, but like
They shouldn't be able to be right there.
Yeah, I know, but
post graduating high school, I just saw so much. Like there's a lot of girls who are in my high school who switched up and started posting like OnlyFans ads and shit on their Instagram, like really like suspicious ass pictures and shit. Just
yeah,
it's just disgusting. And also I just don't
that's
appreciate how men just like give into it. Like it's just men.
No, what
It's really us.
No, yeah, no, it really is us. Cause what it is, right? It's. I mean, I hate to do this, but it really is just linked to the issue with masturbation and porn in general.
Yeah.
Well, think of the concept of the fact that right now in the modern day, any man, no matter how handsome or ugly he is, can go online and see a woman more beautiful than any king throughout history. You can just do
Yeah.
that. You can just do that. You can go see a woman right now. You can go on your phone and Google beautiful woman, and you will find a woman who is more beautiful than any ancient king has ever seen in his entire life.
And then on top of that, you can just get so fucking spiraled into just so many crazy fucking kinks that
Yes, you
and
become a
and
degenerate.
the internet can fulfill any kink your mind dreams of. But when you go to interact with a real human, these are just things that just aren't natural. So yeah, and they can, and so now what their sexual attraction is no longer obtainable through people.
Yeah, they need like a very vast amount of stimuli that like the average person isn't going to be able to give them.
Yeah, I just I don't know what happened and when it started, but at some point men just started lacking and giving in because before, like, it wasn't socially acceptable at all to be a whore. Like it just was not. It just like even other girls thought it was good. But then whenever
trashy.
people started
No, you wanna know what
yeah,
it's
whenever
different
people
now?
started becoming
no,
woke.
You wanna know what it is now? Women don't slut shame women anymore. A woman is a hoe, and it's yes queen, pussy pop slay. They don't get slut shamed anymore. Women need to slut shame other women more.
They need to slut
And if
shame
they-
them directly.
And if they don't start slut shaming them, then the men are gonna have to step up and start doing it for them.
But it doesn't matter when the fucking men do it because the men have no fucking say. And also, at the end of the day, there's a good majority of men who like that slut shit, who like kissing bitches on the feet and giving them all their money that they make from fucking working at Best Buy. Like, there's a lot of men who just are into that weird shit. You want to talk about a simp? There was this guy named fucking Carl Tanzler, right? And like there's this fucking girl who had died. She was completely fucking dead. And bro would like go to her grave. Did not know her, by the way, did not know her at all. He would go to her grave and sing Spanish love songs to some girl he didn't know's grave until one day he dug her up He dug her up and lived with her corpse for 7 years. And he replaced her skin with silk and wax, and used hella perfume on her to cover up the smell.
That is
Until one day his sister busted in with the cops to snitch.
that is.
Like how do you even get like
How
that?
do you even get that far gone?
It's just mind-boggling. It's really just mind-boggling is all I could say. It's just there's a lot of people out there who just are lacking in just cooch. They're lacking in cooch.
But also,
lacking in the
no.
confidence.
What makes me even more upset though, is that why is the cooch so necessary, bro?
I think it's primal, bro. I think it's primal.
Okay.
I think
It definitely is primal, 100%. It is primal. But at the same time, we have evolved to the point where like you can do things against your primal instincts. You can act against your primal instincts. Like there's like how badly do you need to nut?
I mean, shit, dude.
This is what I'm talking about though.
It's not like a.
Like you need
Fuck.
to sometimes because like health reasons, you know, obviously. But like
Yeah.
but like minimum. And honestly, as of late for me, not to TMI, low-key cutting this out, don't even watch porn anymore. I nothing.
I do a little bit from time to time, but it's starting to like fade for me as well.
Like
I also don't watch porn. I don't watch porn
I
because
just listen to music.
I don't watch porn because I just don't. I've just like the OnlyFans and just seeing it be such like a public thing, like has made me just hate that image of women. Like I don't like seeing women like that.
Yeah,
It's
you
saddening.
initiated an unskippable cutscene.
Sorry.
It's skippable.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to. Giving lore. You're not C-nanners.
I got shit to do.
The Nanner Man.
On the topic of masturbation, do you guys remember your first time ever doing the deed?
Yep.
I prefer not to talk about it.
Okay, well Ben's gonna keep his under wraps. Tell me your story, Tom.
I shouldn't talk about it, but I'm gonna. It was so you guys remember G4?
Wait,
A jog memory.
It was an old gaming fucking like a gaming like Nessun for gaming, like Nessun, like gaming news and like shit like that.
Oh, okay.
So there was a G4 Plus that would come on every morning around like 2 o'clock. And G4 Plus fucking had some crazy shit on it. And the first time I remember actually like rubbing the schmeat was to a video of this chick at a porn convention getting her fucking snatch rubbed on a pole
Jesus.
that she was like grinding on.
Okay, goddamn.
Yeah. It was pretty
My
wild.
first experience did not involve porn. Like
Not
I
with mine.
had just started, rubbing the shit, and it felt good.
However, I will tell you, the first time that I did do it to like porn, I guess you could call it, like where I had a material that I was looking at, because I think it's fucking hilarious. So remember Black Ops 2, right?
Oh my god, bro. Okay, continue.
So you know how like there was the glitch where like a lot of people would do the thing where you could copy other people's emblems, right?
No way. No way.
Well, there was
man.
this
No
one.
way.
There's this one that I had in the backlog saved. You know that I didn't like have it out front, but I could whip it out when I needed it, and it was just titties, bro. It was like a nice like cartoon titties.
You are down. You were down horrendous as a child, bro.
I'm
Hey,
putting that one in the fucking notes. That one's going in the fucking notes, bro. Ain't no way.
it's funny though. Hey, you wanna know what though? It's all for the foresight of having a funny story. I'm gonna eat my Subway now.
Oh, I wish I had some Subway, bro. Oh, Sub would be bomb right now. Tell me my check went in, please.
All right, another one of my eating on the recording, segueing into another topic. What defines a sandwich?
A bunch of fucking
What is and
like
is not a
shit in
sandwich?
between two pieces of bread.
Okay, so you use the word in between.
Yeah, two separate pieces of bread.
Does it have to be two separate pieces of bread? Does it have to be?
I'd say
No,
so. I'd
because you
say
have sub
subs are in their
rolls.
own
Because
fucking.
okay, then
they're in their own
what
category.
is a submarine sandwich then?
I'd say
what
that
is
they're
a
just in their
hoagie?
own fucking category.
A hoagie is a type of sandwich. I think a sandwich is bread with condiments plus filling in between. However, underneath the concept of sandwich, you branch out into all the other shit. Funnily enough, you could even make the argument that a fucking calzone is a sandwich.
I would make that argument.
Yes. So
And I would also,
I think-
by extension, make the argument that a pizza
burger a sandwich?
that a pizza is an open-faced sandwich.
no, because it's not in
No,
between
no,
two
I'm
pieces,
right.
separate pieces.
I'm right.
Okay.
Moving on. Now, is a burger a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah, burger's a sandwich.
All right. Okay, I'm glad we can agree. How did that happen, Evan?
I don't know.
Hey, you
Fucking
pass
5
out. Oh,
p.m. What is this definition for a sandwich?
Do we have that? Can we get? God damn it! We need to get Michael in here. Michael would be a good person to fill that role. The dude who just sits there completely silent, mic muted until we need something Googled.
An item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them.
See, I have gripes with the two pieces of bread. That's just not it, bro.
Well, that's just what it says.
Because then, so a Subway sandwich, right, for example, that's not a sandwich unless I rip the other end that's connecting it, and then it becomes two pieces of bread, and then I eat it, and then now that is a sandwich.
So what is it before
I-
it becomes a sandwich?
Yeah.
then?
So what is it before? Exactly. Answer that.
I think it's its own category.
Its own category. of what?
I would
Categorize it.
personally
Give a
say
name
its
to
own
it.
category.
Give it.
Maybe
you
it's
can
a
just give it a
submarine
name.
sandwich.
But the
I'd say
sandwich
Maybe
is
that's
the name.
legitimately what it is. Yeah, it's a type of sandwich.
I'm not saying
submarine
it's
sandwich.
it's like thumbs, all right? You know, all thumbs are fingers, but not all fingers are thumbs. All submarine sandwiches are sandwiches, but not all sandwiches are submarine sandwiches. God, that was facts as hell. That was just so. I'm dropping the mic.
Too bad I didn't hear your point because I went to go get water, you fucking bozo.
I hope you fucking slip on a banana peel.
Let's talk about Tarkov. Fuck it.
You want to go right into Tarkov?
Yeah, let's just go into Tarkov. Let's just
Episode
talk about
one?
fucking Tarkov.
What about it?
Yeah.
I got gripes.
Well, what, guys? Want to start with me because I can't actually play the game anymore, and my opinions are going to be pretty short-lived.
Sure.
Okay. So.
All right.
All right.
So
Go, Tom.
just for filler, I was able to play Tarkov up until when was it? Around the Ukraine war started, right?
Yep.
That's when. Yeah. So around
That's
the
a good
Ukraine
date
war,
starter.
yeah, everything, the servers kind of went to shit, and I couldn't connect to Tarkov's servers anymore. So
Yeah.
I haven't played Tarkov in a very long time. These guys have been dealing with some bullshit, and apparently there's an influx of hackers. Now, back when I played, I didn't think it was nearly as prevalent. I don't know if you guys would agree with me on that
I
or
would
not.
100% agree with that.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would as well. But also, I'm not 100% sure either, because at the same time, I would just always have the assumption that I just got out, fucking played. Like the idea of cheating didn't really like cross my mind until there was like an actual blatant fucking cheater. Like as soon as you spawn, you're like inside of a bunker or something, and you just get destroyed.
That is true. Like you only really in Tarkov, the only time you used to like dish out the accusations is when there was a very blatant cheater. But
Yeah.
nowadays, with like the whole, obviously the fucking infamous goat video, and
Yeah.
with like that, all the statistics going out, with which this might be dated soon. There already are fucking the whole with the police raid on the fucking hacker compound. I forget, have you seen all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
all
wait, Tom,
that-
are you up to date about the stuff that's happened? Let's just fucking run Tom through it. So basically,
Yeah, what
this
the hell
guy named
happened?
this guy named Goat made a video, and it's called "The Wiggle That Killed Tarkov," and he basically downloads cheats himself, and he goes into lobbies and stuff, and he has ESP and a radar and stuff, and the radar shows whenever somebody's looking directly at you, and like the ESP lets you see people through walls. So this fucker would just hop in the match and just investigate people who he presumed to be cheating, and he would be fucking mountains away, fucking through walls and buildings, and then he would wiggle at them, right? And there's no fucking way that you can see somebody through mountains and through buildings and shit. But then he would sit there wiggling at them, and then they would, through the ESP and radar, he'd see that they were looking directly at him. And then he would just sit there wiggling, and eventually the fucker would wiggle back. Which just
Oh,
therefore
baby.
therefore bro was cheating. And so he did that, and he just did that for a good handful of raids, and then he deduced the fact that in potentially over 60% of the raids that he had gone in, there was a confirmed cheater. And
Wow.
it's actual like confirmed cheater, because he was very like particular about the way, like if he died off, he wouldn't do it off of an assumption. He would do it off of the wiggle, if they wiggled back through walls and buildings, and he would do it off of whether or not the person in voice chat had just confirmed it himself.
And you know what the most
So then-
fucked part about that is that, come to find out, the wiggle is actually well known within the Tarkov hacker community. To kind of like, it's like a parlay
Wow.
in raid for hackers, because they will see each other across the map, wiggle, haha, I see you too. They acknowledge we're both hacking. Let's steer clear of each other's way, and we'll fucking both fuck some people up and get our loot and get the fuck out. We're both hacking. We know what's going on.
Yeah. And then
So the game is basically being like bottlenecked by a large group of hackers who don't fire on each other and can
They're
pick off
teaming up
whoever
as
they
if
want.
they're the ones having a disadvantage in this situation.
yeah, they also team up, they fucking add each other and shit, they jerk each other off, they do the whole nine.
They just
do all of
love
it.
hacking together.
Yeah, and like also the thing about Tarkov too is the cheating in Tarkov is just ridiculous. Like you can see the person's KD, you can see the person, you can see like their level, you can see what loot they have, the name of them, the name of everybody in their fucking squad. you can see, and then also there's more sophisticated like iterations of the cheat where you can get a history of what has happened in the raid, what loot people have picked up, where the loot is, what type of loot is where, if a red labs key card spawned, yada yada yada, let X's, all that. And then there, on top of that, there's hacks that let you pick up all that shit from spawn, through walls, through buildings, from any distance.
What the
So
fuck?
after that video came out, it pretty much tore the Tarkov community into like in half. And there were a bunch of content creators who were hating on the creator of that video because they thought it was cheating advertisement and would entice more people to cheat.
L take.
But it's
L-take,
just
yeah,
it is an
absolute
L take.
L-take.
It is a fucking massive L take. It so then finally after that the video ends up going so viral, like over 1 million views viral, which is pretty unheard of for a Tarkov video. And like Linus Tech Tips had reacted to it on a podcast. XQC reacted to it on stream.
A lot of other people who fucking. There was another really big dude who just wasn't even in the Tarkov community at all. I can't fucking remember. You keep talking. I'm just gonna pull up and I can list them off. It's just like
so
everybody reacting to this shit.
So the community was completely fucking torn, and then that's essentially just what had happened. And then on top of dealing with the cheater issue, for the longest time post this patch, the new map they had added that they've been hyping up for over 7 years, that was in the initial gameplay trailer, finally was released, and it was unplayable. It on even really fucking expensive rigs, it was just an unplayable fucking mess.
It was unplayable because it was server issues. It was not.
There would be constant hitching. The FPS was also bad. On top of that, having
critical, they both react to it as well. Neither of them even play Tarkov.
Yeah. Also on top of that, we were having issues with players being invisible, spawning into fucking raid.
Oh.
And you would die to people. You can't even hear their gunshots. You can't see them. And even if you can somehow pinpoint where the fuck they are,
shoot them. We tested.
You can't shoot them either.
You wanna know how we tested? Because this is the most fucked, scummiest part. It can sometimes happen to parts of your group. We have had dozens of raids where we have gone in and I can see Evan just fine. I see him just fine. Evan cannot see me.
Can't see other people either. And also, they can't hear you in VoIP.
And they can't hear in VoIP either. So like it has like, it's something like kind of like, I'm assuming, I obviously don't know, I'm not a coder or anything, but I'm assuming it's something similar to World of Warcraft like layering. So like it's like you're on a different layer, but you're still there, but you're just on a different layer, so you can't see. That may be fucking way off the base, but I'm assuming that's probably what, something like that. The invisibility glitch, outdated. It's just kind of like a meme that lasted fucking 2.5 months, and they kept on saying it's gonna get we fixed it. Nope, it's still fucking happening. Literally the first raid, Evan's invisible. And then they're like, hey, Nikita, what are you doing? And then he just drops a fucking gif of a dude in the hideout scratching his ass and then sniffing his finger.
Yes.
And we're like, what the fuck, bro? Fix your game. And then, but the invisibility glitch, as of now, is fixed. I will admit. But the hackers, it's like, the faith in the game is gone. That's what it is. I can't tell you anymore. Because I can't tell if it's desync. Some dude just swinging it. It looks like he's flying 10 miles or fucking 30 miles an hour and head taps me in one shot. That dude could be legit because I've done that to people. And I'm like, damn, they definitely thought that I was fucking hacking. You know? But there's also other times where it's like, holy fuck, that has to be one of the like, I hope he clipped it if he isn't hacking. Because that's crazy.
Yeah. You know what happened to me and Brendan? Confirmed hacker about 2 days ago. So me and him go into reserve and we go into the tech building, and there's one guy pushing us, and this guy pushes Brendan, and Brendan's on second story and I'm on third. So this guy pushes Brendan, misses a few shots, and then instant head taps Brendan. Turns out the guy didn't miss a few shots. He shot me through the floor in between fucking second and third.
God damn.
He shot me through the floor, head tapped me instantly through second and third, and then instantly locked onto Brendan, murdering him. It just
Shit.
it gets out of hand, and then on top of that, like it's just a game where you don't know if they're hacking, and it's just a game that you have to invest so much fucking time into. Like everything you bring in, it's like you sat there and you grinded for the stuff you brought in. It could be multiple hours, and then you can just die. You can just die. There's some shithead who can see you through walls and has aimbot. So the game has gone to shit in that sense. The community was completely torn, and then, but luckily, right after the community got torn in half, is when BSG decides to do something, which is what they always fucking do. So they finally decide, hey, let's do something. They host a Reddit fucking Ask Me Anything from Nikita, and then they fix a bunch of shit. But this is what happens. There's a huge issue that gets so massive that the community gets torn completely in half. They fix some shit overnight, and then they go dark for another fucking 2 years until another issue comes up.
Before we move on from the hacking thing, though, another issue that I have with the whole hacking thing is now, you know, back, like, even if we did get killed by hackers, there was never, like, there was no accusations. But now, every death, I still am very, like, very I don't know, like, conservative with my accusations. Like, you have to do some wild shit. Like, I might throw in just a report just to, you know, fuck it, see what happens. But, like, I won't, like, but, like, I straight will be queuing with people who will every raid be like, that hacker, and it just ruins,
Brendan.
like, it ruins the game. Yeah, it just ruins, like, the experience of the game to an extent, because it's like, fuck, bro, no. Like, because, like, if you just discredit every death to hackers, I don't know, I feel like it just takes away from the experience. Because then you
Yeah,
just feel,
because then you
feel
can't-
hopeless.
Yeah, you feel like no matter where you go, it's just, it doesn't matter what it makes you feel like you're only gonna get out if you have mid to low tier loot, because it's not worth them bothering you for.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I have, like, also there's just like, so then after the Nikita Q&A, they started publishing, like, the list of cheaters that they banned. So they published a list of, like, a bunch of names of cheaters that they banned, and on top of that, like, this company that distributed cheats, like the source code for cheats to a bunch of different, like, websites and shit, was raided by the police, and their servers shut down, which made the cheats inaccessible to a handful of people who use that specific cheat.
A lot more than
And that source.
To be fair. It was actually like a good majority, or not a majority, but like a good chunk.
Yeah, a good chunk, but, like, police raids like that, like, I can only imagine how easy it would potentially be for them to start up servers again by doing something else. Like, yeah, your servers go down, but you can host your servers from anything. You can host your servers from just a computer.
This is where I agree with BSG to an extent. I do not agree in their execution, but I agree with their point. It's only that way because there's money to be made. RMT is really the root of it. Hacking, there's not going to be so many people, so many hacking services, and, like, really high tier hacking services, if there's not money in the industry. But RMT is just so goddamn profitable that, like, why would you not hack? You can make why make rubles when you can make real life money?
There's a million fucking things that they can do to combat RMT, but they're just doing it in a way that hinders the player base. Like that, the flea market barter system, that shit should not have even been a fucking thing, like, in the first place. Like the way they implemented it with everything needed to be found in raid was complete bullshit. You do a barter on the flea market and you get both things found in raid. Like, that's literally just an avenue for RMT. Like, I don't understand why they do shit like that, and they let a lot of stuff slide. And then also on top of that, we are in desperate need of a new anti-cheat, but they just decide not to go to not give us another one. And also,
in fact,
yeah, they strongly fucking refuse to give us another anti-cheat. And also, like there's like cheating in Tarkov or an anti-cheat system in a game should not be just a one and done solution. It needs to be a multifaceted fucking layer of a bunch of different like filters that stop the cheaters. Like we should have anti-cheat, we should have two-factor authentication, we should have like something else in between. It's called the Swiss cheese method that a lot of games use to combat cheaters. But Tarkov just has the one and done battle eye anti-cheat. That's absolute garbage.
Nobody's seen Alex anywhere?
I have not seen Alex.
Walked
Who is
1,000
Alex?
Paces. He's the dude with the green. Yeah, green with gold
He
buttons.
hangs out around the RV in the center. That's his house.
Oh yeah, there he is.
I'm missing a lot of people, I think.
Hopefully soon though, Tom, you can play Tarkov. I'd be really souped.
I need the store clerk, the doctor, the black man, the purple hair bitch, and the old man in the wheelchair. I don't know where those hoes are at.
I have no clue.
I thought as far as first podcasts go, could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, easily. I feel like we definitely found our flow a little bit better.
Yeah, no, we definitely got the flow. I had like one in the chamber ready, like a ending line, because I was also peeping the time, but I fucking forgot it. It had something to do with the hackers.
Was it about Valorant anti-cheat fucking catching the hacks?
Hey, thank you. All right, listen, BSG. When I'm willing to let a Russian fucking gaming service install a rootkit on my computer, you know that your fucking cheating problem is bad.
Yeah, easily horrible. So the story is that if you decide that you wanna borrow daddy's credit card and download some fucking skill, and so I've heard, you have to uninstall Valorant to be able to cheat in Tarkov, because Riot's anti-cheat will catch the cheats and flag you.
That's fucking hilarious that Valorant's anti-cheat is doing more for the Tarkov community than BSG.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous.
It's wild that it's crazy how that even works. Like you can
Valorant
detect
literally
across a
installs
whole nother
rootkit,
program.
a fucking rootkit on your
Yeah, because
PC.
because Valorant or the Vanguard anti-cheat will go through your system files and it will look for how specific files are influencing the code of other EXEs. And if something's listed in the list order as a game, and if there's some third-party application interacting with that EXE, then they flag it, and it can no longer be used.
Makes sense.
And I'm just saying,
So that's where the rootkit thing from Valo
I'm
is.
very big on like, I'm kind of concerned with like, the internet's not so lawless no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
But so like I'm usually would be, it goes against every fiber of my being to say this, but like having that just be standardized for games, I almost wouldn't mind. Just to get like, because cheating in video games is honestly just so scummy and pathetic that like I would be willing to see legislation passed to be fined for it, honestly.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's just sort of. I think the root of hacking comes from people's desire to like not lose, right? I feel like that's a safe assumption.
Yeah, but it's also just like on the same, it's like the same fucking, you know those dudes in the gyms who fucking get like, what's that fucking, that shit that they inject in their arms to make them look like fucking SpongeBob when he got the muscle arms on?
Steroids?
No, it's not steroids. They don't work out. They're not building muscles. It's literally injecting fluids and it looks like Popeye arms, like the big bulbs. in their arms. That's what hacking is. It's like injecting yourself to make it look like you have muscles, but you don't have any. Steroids would be like Adderall. That's what the steroids equivalent for gaming is Adderall,
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable.
which I'm all for.
PEDs in gaming.
I think it
Look
should be
someone up to
considered.
an Adderall drip.
It really should be considered cheating. But but I
Imagine, dude.
digress. But I digress. That's for another time. All right.
Yeah,
I
it's for
think it's
another
about time that
episode.
we wrap this shit up.
Yep.
All right.
Well, as far as everything goes, I think that was pretty good, boys.
I think that was pretty good. I asked ChatGPT what's a good way to outro a podcast. Thanks for tuning in to the boys at 888. We hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as we did. If you want to keep up with us, be sure to follow us on insert your preferred social media platforms. And don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on insert the platforms where your podcast is available.
Okay.
Hell
YouTube.
yeah, dude.
Okay.
Hell
We'll be
yeah.
back next week with more. We'll be back sometime with more fun and insightful discussions. Until then, take care and keep it 888.
Hey,